What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this beautiful warm Tuesday. Doing well myself. I come across this particular messed up story right here that happened to a 17-year-old employee at a Cheddars in Cordoba in Memphis, Tennessee, where you had four lowlifes. You understand? Decided to jump this young man, because of a discrepancy with a table. It was all about because this young man, which was a host, couldn't find them the right size table and what have you. And so what they decided to do was jump this young man and beat him unconscious. Okay, that's what took place. Without further ado, I got a couple of videos I want us to sit back and check out, and then we'll get into the commentary.
Brutally beaten for doing his job? New tonight, a teen is demanding justice after he says customers attacked him at his place of employment in Cordoba Sunday evening. This happened at Cheddar's restaurant on North Germantown Parkway.
Memphis police are still searching for the group of men responsible. Fox 15 Sierra Jordan joins us live from Cordoba tonight. Sierra, you spoke with the victim about what happened. What did he have to say?
Darcy, the victim is only 17 years old, trying to do his job as a host here at Cheddars. Now, he said he wants justice for the men responsible for putting him in the hospital and almost taking his life.
I hope they catch you. You gonna regret what you did.
It was a busy Sunday night at Cheddars in Cordova until a group of 8 came in for dinner. It was an hour-long wait. The 17-year-old host, who asked we not release his name, said the only option was to separate the party.
The girl in the green, she said she don't like the table, so she'll rather get a big table, so I said it's still gonna be a free meal, so they left.
He says the group came back and still demanded a bigger table. Then, he says, a man in the group confronted him and punched him in the face.
His whole family came towards me and started jumping me, and then after that, this when I blacked out. I don't remember nothing.
Cell phone video captured moments after the fight happened. The victim's mother, Letitia Ford, says once she arrived, she found her son like this, lying on the ground while paramedics were working on him.
For these people to be, twice his size, that's unacceptable. That's very unacceptable.
Memphis police say the suspects left the restaurant in this large white SUV. We reached out to Cheddar's corporate office for answers.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
We didn't get a response, but Ford says she was not happy with the way the restaurant handled the situation.
Corporate called me, and the only thing they asked was, did we need any food? I don't want any food. I want justice for my son.
Now, Cheddar's communications team just got back to me with this statement, and it says, we are shocked and saddened by the senseless act of violence against our team member. Violence has no place in our restaurant, and we are cooperating fully with the police investigation. Now, we did reach out to Memphis police for an update. They told us they have no suspects in custody, but the investigation continues. Anybody with any information about what actually happened here can call Crime Stoppers at 901-528-CASH. Daryl?
It's just deplorable. That is Fox.
We begin midday with a breaking news update. 4 arrests made today in connection to Sunday's attack on a teen employee at a Cheddar's restaurant, according to police. Take a look at your screens. This is Brittany, Carol, Darius, and Caitlin Brantley. They are facing aggravated assault charges. 17-year-old Omarion Ford was working as a host at Cheddar's Scratch Kitchen for about a month when he says he was attacked by a group of people over seating arrangements. The restaurant manager told police that the suspects were upset over the customer service and focused their attention on the teenager. Since the attack, Ford has quit his job.
Wow, all of this over the fact that they couldn't all sit together at the same table. So they decided that they would just attack this 17-year-old young man, Omarion, I think that was his name, and beat him unconscious. You understand? I mean, causing him basically to quit his own job. he's got to get back on the horse, though. You know what I mean? He can't let them ruin his life like that, you know. But the thing is this: what I can't stand about low life that's among us in our community that does things like this is that they discourage, you know, more righteous, you know, young men, young ladies, to try to do the right thing. You understand what I mean? Instead of sit around and be a fucking menace to society. Because that's basically what these four are up here. You understand? Darius, Brittany, Carol, and Caitlin Brantley. Every last one of y'all asses need to be locked up and the key need to be thrown away. You see, because I'm sure, not to say that it should have happened, even if the host was white, but I guarantee you they would not have done this to a white host. You understand what I'm saying? They wouldn't have done it. And that's all for the more reason why they never should have did it to this young man right here, just because, well, he's the same race that they are. See, I be noticing little things like this, man. You know what I'm saying? We like to pass the buck on people like this. You understand what I mean? When they do things like this in our community to one our own. But see, the thing is this: they will not go and do the same thing to somebody that's of another race. And again, I'm going to say this: not that they should. You understand? We like to talk about people like Jesse Lee Peterson. Yeah, Jesse Lee Peterson. And oh man, a host of other ones. Candace Owens, you know, about being coons. Leroy, I think was it Elder, whatever his name. I think it was Leroy Elder, whatever. It's some kind of elder. Him, the three major coons is said to be, right? But we'll never talk about the ghetto coons, the goons that's right here among us. You understand? Doing things like this, thinking they some gangsters or something. You understand what I'm saying? Which are basically cowards. They doing everything that would have basically the Klan or the skinheads would do. Right here in our communities. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Lock their ass up for a good while. Throw away the key. You understand? Sometimes I can't get my words out right when I get upset. And it's things like this that upsets me. You know what I mean? I really hate it. You know, I came across another story where I think he was a 16-year-old young man. He was at work, you know, doing his job. And when some 16-year-old, another, you know, black teenager came in and killed him. You know, this is too much, man. This is too much. See, once we get rid of the ones that decide to do the will of the enemy in our communities, I guarantee you, we will have a much happier and safer place to dwell. You understand what I mean? Because, let me tell you this before I go. The tares don't only come in white. You understand what I'm saying? They all come from the same source. And they were black before they came white. Remember when I tell you that. And that's on the real. That's all I got on this one, people. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this particular story right here. I am interested in hearing it in your opinions in the comment section. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And people, please remember to live your life as though we're being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.